So, so. Um,
Let's start with the least
okay,
deadly.
wait, chill out. And so, we're back. We're back. Today, hold up. Let me fix something real quick. What the fuck? Hold up. Yep, better. Much better, right? Yeah. So, today, what are we doing? What are we doing today? We are checking how to survive every natural disaster. So how do you survive a natural disaster? Now I'm going to tell you how you survive a natural disaster. This is how you survive it. You are reacting to how to survive a natural disaster. So when a tornado is coming, when an earthquake is happening, when something bad is going to happen to you, bro, you don't have to be scared. You have the knowledge I'm about to impact to you, and this video is about to impact you. And always, as always, shout out to the creator of this video, and go support him. And I'll pin his stuff. I'll pin the original video in the comment section, so you guys should go there. So I don't want to waste any stupid time. Let's go. Jesus, what did I do? Okay. Jesus, let's go. Fuck.
And work our way towards the deadliest of them all. Number 15, hailstorms. There has been a handful of deaths directly linked to hailstorms in recent history, and I couldn't just stand around and do nothing about it. Since I know a few of you
The fuck is hailstorm, bruv? What is that? I don't know what that is, bruv. Damn. The first natural disaster, I don't know. I've never seen that shit before.
sometimes go outside. Obviously, as of right now, with the current knowledge you have, the odds of you surviving any natural disaster are slim to none.
Nigga, shut the fuck up, bruv. I've survived more natural disaster than you think, bruv. Bruv, I'm an experienced vegetarian, bruv. I've experienced a lot of natural disasters, bruv. The fuck you talking about? The fuck you talking about? I've walked under the rain, I've walked under the sun, I've walked under the wind. Bruv, what are you talking about, man? God damn. I've survived a lot of what you talking. Let's jump.
But by the end of this video, you will not only have the knowledge necessary to survive, but more importantly, the confidence to brag about it. Anyone who knows me
I'm
can quickly
bragging
tell you
about
about my previous work, which, without a shadow of a doubt, has saved over 2 million lives and counting. So rest assured, you're in great hands. Here are the most common signs that a hailstorm is gearing up to attack you. A thunderstorm is nearby, a greenish sky, rolling
Bruv, is Godzilla a natural disaster? Bro, is Godzilla a natural disaster? You guys should tell me yes or no in the comment section, because I've never seen a Godzilla before. Swear down, bruv. I've never seen Godzilla in real life before.
clouds, sudden wind and temperature changes, and shifting rain patterns. Now, the good news is that hailstorms typically begin with light, small hail before larger, deadly size hail begins to rain down. So if you live in an
What?
area where
What is air, bruv? How does air, bro? Bruv, what?
it doesn't snow, you will only have a small window of time to pretend like it does. If you're ever caught in the open during a dead
God damn, bro. I said natural disaster. I'm not in a movie. Why is there a dragon at the back, bro? God damn, bro. At first it was Godzilla, now I'm fighting a dragon, bro. Oh my god, bro. People are really passing through this, bro. What country do they pass through this, man? Is this in China or like Japan? Because I know they are very good in dragons and all that. Like they have dragons and that. So is it like in China or Japan or Philippines? Which of them have this dragon stuff? And bro, how do you guys even survive this, man? Damn. So people are out there really killing dragons, bro. God damn.
deadly hailstorm, the first thing you must do is protect your head. Use your arms or whatever you have to shield this weak spot. Remember,
God damn, bro. I'm sorry for always pausing the video, but god damn, bro. How are you supposed to protect against fire, man? Bro, it's blowing. Bro, how are you supposed to...
a large hailstone could easily one-shot you and send you back to the lobby. While protecting your head, quickly move in a crouch position towards the nearest overhead cover.
Bro. Bro, people go above the cloud to do natural.
which lowers your odds of receiving a critical hit. For those of you who don't hit the gym, be careful. Even a body shot could be fatal. If for
God
some
damn.
reason you aren't near any cover, look for ditches, bushes, or depressions in the ground to lower the odds of being struck. Remain in cover until the storm has passed. Easy. Number 14, sandstorms. It's estimated that around 330 million people from around the world have their health negatively affected by sandstorms. Obviously, it would be incredibly arrogant for me to say that I could save all of them, but in 100 years, when this video has 330
Before anything, how do you survive against the sandstorm? Do you want me to tell you before this guy starts? I'm going to tell you how to survive against it. What do you do against a sandstorm? To survive a sandstorm, you need water. Once you hear the alarm of a sandstorm coming, rush, go and take your bath. Take your bath. Once you've taken your bath, you bath. You make sure you wet yourself properly. Like, you make sure you wet yourself properly. Stay under the shower for a minimum of 5 hours. 5 hours minimum under the shower. So, after staying 5 hours under the shower minimum, you are well soaked. When you come out, sounds are weak to water. If water touches sounds, it becomes stiff, like it becomes soft, like it doesn't. So when you come outside, if everyone is running, you can stand still, and the sound meeting you will become soft, because once they touch you, the water is going to absorb they are going to absorb the water from you. So they are going to get soft on you, and it's going to be like mud, and this is going to create some kind of sheet for you. So when the other sand is entering your body, like, it won't affect your skin, because there's so much water in it that's covering you. This is how you survive a sandstorm.
million
But let's
years.
watch what he's talking about though.
You will know I did. Even though sandstorms don't kill people directly, they do cause respiratory illness to millions, and that's enough to make me slightly angry.
Bruv, who arrest people because they have a sandstorm? Why do they arrest them because they have a sandstorm? God damn, the police are so weird, bruv. Jesus Christ.
Here are a few pictures of sandstorms so you can see how devastating they must truly
Damn.
be. These are the signs you need to watch out for, as they could save your life. A giant 1,000-foot wall of dust heading your way is one of the strongest indications that a sandstorm is approaching. If you're ever caught in the open during a sandstorm, the first thing you have to do is cover your eyes, nose, and mouth with any piece of clothing to protect your eyes and lungs. Use anything in the environment to shield yourself from the powerful winds, debris, and
God
dust
damn.
by crouching down next to it and waiting the storm out. It should come without saying, but avoid roads at all costs, since all the accidents will only slow you down. Most
Okay.
sandstorms typically last 30 minutes to a few hours, so whatever you do, don't panic and just wait it out. Number
And
13,
always
blizzards.
remain wet.
Blizzards are one of the easiest natural disasters to survive. All you need is the right knowledge and thousands of dollars for the correct clothing.
That's wrong. You don't need thousands of dollars. You don't need money to survive blizzard. Let me tell you how to survive blizzard. What's blizzard? What's blizzard? Blizzard is a frozen lizard. That's what blizzard is. Blizzard is when a lizard is frozen, so it make the environment frozen. So what are you supposed to do when a lizard is frozen? When a lizard is frozen, how you survive it is, you first of all hear the word blizzard. You look for a lizard. Go outside, look for a lizard, and any lizard at all, chameleon, crocodile, or snake, or rat. Look for one of these things. Then take a candle, or take a iron. Do you know the pressing iron? You take one of those two things. Now, if you don't have the easiest way is take a lighter. Take a lighter. Now you take the lizard, right? The lizard. Put it near a burning bush or a burning stuff, like a burning forest, right? You take the lizard and put it close to a burning forest. Now, once this forest is burning, the heat is going to touch the lizard, and the lizard is going to become warm, and to make the blizzard warmer. So, to survive a blizzard, you need to warm up a lizard. That's how you survive a blizzard. Nothing big, nothing like it. You don't need anything expensive. Just get a lizard, take it close to a burning forest, and it will warm up the lizard. That will warm up the blizzard.
It's estimated that blizzards kill a few hundred people each year, but not if I have something to say about it.
Are you serious right now, bro?
I went to Boston, yeah.
Oh my God, damn.
un'altra storia. Grazie a Wix.
Cut it out. These are the most common signs that a blizzard is out to get you. Thick, storm-like
You see what I'm
clouds,
talking about?
a
You see what I'm talking about? This is a lizard. This is the lizard I'm talking about. Look for this lizard. Warm it up and it will help you for the blizzard.
sharp decline in temperature, strong gusts of wind, and decreasing visibility. Here's exactly what you need to do to survive if you're caught outside during a blizzard. First,
Okay.
you need to find shelter as soon as possible. So use whatever you have in the environment to shield yourself from the high winds and snow. This is your chance
Bruh.
to be creative, so have fun out there. A large
Okay.
tree, a depression in the ground, a small snow cave, or even a 2-story log cabin. are
God
all
damn, why is a
viable
monster
options.
chasing him?
Next, make sure to cover your skin, unless you don't mind losing it. Then be patient, conserve energy, and wait the storm out. Here's what
Okay.
you should never do. If you get thirsty, don't eat the snow. This will lower your body's temperature and could lead to hypothermia. Next, don't exercise. This is not the time to make drastic life changes. Walking long distances and sweating could be deadly. If possible, plant a stick and tie a bright colored cloth to it. This will increase the odds of someone finding you. The Weather Channel also recommends that after you have shelter, start a fire to keep yourself warm. But I know my audience, and the best we can do is shake a hand warmer. So make sure to do that now. Feel free to use your phone at any time to call for help. This
Okay.
increases the odds of survival, but also carries the risk of the call going viral if they don't find you, which would be embarrassing. Number 12, extreme wind events. Being killed by air has to be the most
I'm going to teach you now how to survive a wind. How to survive winds. You guys like take these things too seriously. If you want to survive a wind, it's very simple. When you see a wind coming, like a tornado, high wind is coming, like something big is coming, what do? If you own a fan, right? This is a fan, right? You own it, it's spinning this way, it's going to create a breeze that will push you right forward. If it spins this way, it's going to create a breeze that will push you backward, right? Now like this will create an air that goes out, like this will create a vacuum that will suck in. What do you now do now? A wind is coming. If you hear the wind coming, run inside, take that your fan, on it, check the direction it's spinning to. Now take that fan outside and run back to go behind the wind. Don't go front of the wind. When you go front of the wind, you can't do anything. Go behind the wind and start rolling the fan backwards to the opposite direction. Now all those air that the fan have blown out that is coming towards you, the fan will start sucking them back in. Now it will become a vacuum that will start bringing them back in. You just like that. So it's going to suck back the air it's going to suck back the tornado from you, from the environment, and that's how you survive a wind. Go inside, take your fan, spin it in the opposite direction. Remember, behind the wind. It shouldn't be at the front of the wind. It shouldn't be at the side of the wind. If not, you are going to get make sure it's behind the wind. Yeah.
embarrassing way to go out, and I will do whatever it takes to make sure you don't have to worry about that. Extreme wind events are powerful non-tornadic windstorms that reach upwards of 100 miles per hour. Here are all the signs you might get picked up and body slammed by high winds. Sudden sharp gusts, debris lifting, dust kicking up, or a fast approaching storm. But let's talk about what you should do if you're ever bullied by wind. First, head towards a sturdy shelter. A shed, tree, or any structure you built is definitely not going to cut it. If you're in your vehicle, park away from trees, power lines, or any questionable buildings. For those of you who are outside during an extreme wind event and have no shelter nearby, look for a ditch to lay in or natural barriers like the side of a hill. Get low and make yourself as small as possible. As I'm sure you already know, small targets are harder to hit. Cover your head and neck and stay put until the wind subsides. It doesn't get easier than that. Number 11, wildfires.
Interesting. Interesting how we didn't talk about the vacuum, but like the vacuum is the most effective method to use.
Fires claim hundreds of lives per year, which is tragic, since they are one of the easiest natural disasters to survive. If you were taught how to listen, you can survive. Your phone will ring with amber
How to survive a fire. All these things are quite easy, man. All these things are quite easy, man. It's not difficult at all. So, how to survive a fire? I don't have a lighter. I would have showed you. Fire is weak to what? Air, earth, and water. But which is the most effective one that is weaker to? If fire doesn't have oxygen, it won't light. If too much water is on fire, it's going to quench. If too much sand is on fire, it's going to quench. Now, what do you have? Can you take all the water and pour on the fire that is causing natural disaster? In fire that big, you can't do anything to it. So it's going to make you you can't do anything to a fire like that. So you can't like quench it with sand. With water. Sand, you can't do anything either. It's going to burn everything down before you can pack. It's going to burn everything down before you can pack all the sands. So that's not. Now you are left with one more option. If fire doesn't have oxygen, it won't work. Start breathing out carbon dioxide. You breathe in oxygen, you breathe. So while the fire is coming in, while the fire is going, you start breathing very fast. Oh God, now I'm having eye turns. Ah shit, I don't know why this thing happens anytime I breathe fast. So you start breathing fast. Now this is going to suck out all the oxygen in the environment and it's going to bring down the fire. So all of you in the environment need to breathe in as fast as you can. Don't run, don't jump, don't panic, just breathe. That's how you stop a fire. Because if the fire doesn't have enough energy, if all of you are breathing too fast, the energy is going to the oxygen is going to finish in the environment, which will quench the fire. So you have to breathe very, very, very fast and hard. Something like that. That's how you survive a fire disaster. But let's see what he's saying.
By blasting emergency sirens and instructing you to leave. Once you realize they will not let you watch TV in peace, most people typically cave to the demands. Now, for those of you who are heavy sleepers and slept through all the warnings, I will show you exactly what to do if you find yourself surrounded by wildfire. Let's start with what not to do. You might assume that exiting your home and taking your chances outside is your best bet.
It's correct.
Humans
Don't
are only
run.
fireproof for about 3 seconds.
Don't
and
run.
whatever you do, stay far away from your stockpile of baby oil. Let's begin. First things first, close all the windows and doors. This will lower the odds of deadly smoke overtaking your home. Next, head into the room that is furthest from the nearest fire. Make sure that room has an emergency exit like a window, door, or catapult. Stay low to the ground to prevent breathing in smoke.
What? Those people really have catapults in their God damn.
And call for help. Firefighters respond to life-threatening situations first when rescue is possible. As you wait to be rescued, use the time to come up with a good excuse for why you didn't leave the area after dozens of warnings. In the worst-case scenario, if your home catches fire, you'll have to gamble your life and take your chances outside. And don't worry about your home. Even with insurance, you're not getting it back. Look for broad areas that have nothing on them, like an open field. Get low, cover your mouth and nose, and make a run for it. Hopefully, if you have good karma saved up, it should pay off here. Then stay low, wait for the fire to pass, or move to a larger open area if you can.
God damn, those.
Windows on your Mac?
Hold up, bro.
Parallels Desktop makes it simple.
Number 10, dry mass movements. Dry mass movements have killed tens of thousands of people in the last century, with an average of 1 to 4,000 per year. Thankfully, as long as you're willing to learn and have eyes, you won't have to.
This one I've not experienced before. I've not experienced this natural disaster before. I've not been here before. I've not seen this before. Let's see how it is though.
Worry about it. Here are the signs that could save your life.
God damn. Does this really happen? Like, does the sun really have this kind of face? Damn, that should be a very serious one.
Cracks in soil, pavement, or foundations near slopes. Bulging ground at the base of a slope.
Bro, I would be scared as fuck if this kind of thing was to happen. Maybe that's why I've never experienced it before. Cause god damn, what kind of horrifying stuff is this?
Leaning trees, poles, or fences, and accumulation of loose rock debris at the slope's base. For those of you who don't have eyes but have upgraded hearing, check for the following sound cues. Unusual rumbling, cracking, or popping sounds coming from the earth are all signs that a landslide is about to occur. or that it's too late. But alright, let's start saving lives. If you're ever caught near a landslide, you will need to run diagonally down the mountain, since landslides flow quicker at the center and slow down at the edges. In the worst case scenario where you fail to escape and are taken by the landslide, curl up into a ball and protect your head and neck. You should look something like this. If you begin to sink into the debris, swim up to the surface, which will obviously require the swim ability. Whenever you catch a break from being tossed around like a rag doll, run diagonally across the sloped terrain to escape, or wiggle across if every bone is broken. And remember, landslides often occur back to back, so don't stick around. If you get trapped under heavy debris, signal SOS. You could also try the word help. I've heard of people having success with that. Number 9, thunderstorms. Experts estimate that there are anywhere from 6,000 to 24,000 deaths around the world each year from lightning alone. But if
How do you survive thunder? Simple. Simple, bro. All these things are simple, man. These are how you survive thunders. These are how you survive thunders. It's very simple. I'm always using the same equation. Light is faster than sound. Always. You guys should always know this stuff. Light is faster than sound. How do you survive a thunderstorm? Now let me tell you. Before the lightning comes the thunder. What the fuck? My battery is low. God damn. Hold up guys. Let me show you. So before the lightning comes the thunder, right? How do you survive a thunder? How do you survive a thunder attack? When you hear the sound, it's always like that's how it is. Like that's how it is always. You hear something like that. When you hear something like that, now how do you survive that? The moment you hear that stuff, take the nearest light that is close to you. Your phone torch, the torch that is close to you, anything light, anything that is light. Remember the equation, light is always faster. Take the light, your phone torch, anything, point it on your body. Now this light is going to enter your body and you are going to be faster than the sound. Now you will run with that speed and take anything electric, iron rod, a metal rod, because why? Electricity can flow through metals. Take that metal rod, run back to the place that you were before. Now take that rod and hold it up like this. Why? Because instead of you being the conductor for the lightning, you are going to the rod now is going to be the conductor for the lightning. Now you hold it up like this. While it's up like that, then with the time the light is going, because with time the light is definitely going to leave your body. When the light leaves your body, now when the lightning strikes you, it's going to strike the rod, not you. That's how you survive a thunder attack.
I had to guess, that number should drop to 0. After all, avoiding a lightning strike only requires 2 things: knowledge and luck. If you're ever caught outside with a thunderstorm directly overhead, your best option is to find the nearest shelter. Your second best option is to enter your car, since it acts as a Faraday cage, redirecting the current safely into the ground. If there's a Faraday cage nearby,
So I'm talking
you
about-
could also just use that. If you're out in the wilderness, the challenge will slightly increase. You'll need to avoid tall, isolated objects like towers, trees, and poles, since lightning seeks the quickest route to the ground, and the highest points serve as shortcuts. If you feel the hair on your body stand up or hear a buzzing, those are signs that you're about to be annihilated by lightning. Unless you do the following: crouch low, place your feet together with heels touching, cover your ears, and tuck your head. This power stance gives you the highest odds of surviving by reducing the amount of current that can pass through your body and directing most of it around you instead of through you. And contrary to popular belief, lightning oftentimes strikes the same place twice. So if you're hit once, you should
You
get the
beat
timing
again.
down and be able to dodge roll the second one.
Nice.
Ideally, you'll want to wait out the storm in a
Nice,
low,
I
broad
like that
area
stuff,
with evenly
yeah.
spaced trees. But if there's nothing around you, look for a depression on the ground and wait out the storm there, which shouldn't take longer than 40 minutes. Number
Yeah.
8, volcanic eruptions. There have been
Ooh.
hundreds of thousands to millions
I've
of human
never
lives lost
experienced
due to
this before,
volcanic
so I can't
eruptions in
really like
recorded history.
I can't
So
really
it
like
was
tell you
only
guys
right
about
that
this
we
one.
built
I've never experienced this before. Like this one, I really want to like, I really want to see. Like not that I want it to happen though, not close to like places. I want to like, I want to like go to I want to go to a isolated an isolated island that there is volcano and just see how it erupts, and I will just be there alone like fighting it and see like how I can solve it, because I've never experienced a volcanic eruption before.
some of the largest cities in the world around them. If you're one of the millions of people who live near an active volcano, here are the signs to look out for: increased earthquakes, ground swelling or cracking, rising temperatures, and steaming or venting. These will typically appear a few days to a few hours before an eruption, so it should give you enough time to say goodbye to everyone in your home.
Okay,
But in
okay.
extremely rare cases, you're just unlucky, and a volcano erupts without warning. Thankfully, most volcanoes erupt effusively, meaning they spew magma rather than erupting explosively. But of course, I'll be teaching you how to survive all the dangers that come with volcanoes. Let's start with the easy one. If you're near a volcano and an effusive volcanic eruption occurs, you'll need to run to high ground. This will keep you safe from lava and mud flows. If an explosive eruption occurs and it begins to rain down rock, head to the nearest cover, like a large rock or hillside. Curl up in the fetal position and protect your head and neck. Now, I know some of you go to bed in this position, so be very careful not to fall asleep. In the scenario where an explosive eruption occurs but the volcano releases pyroclastic flows, a deadly avalanche attack that consists of superheated gas, ash, and rock, you will easily counter this by getting in your car and fleeing. Remember,
Okay.
there is no shame in running away from a fight. At
Okay,
least that's what I
okay.
tell myself every time I run away from a fight. In this scenario, it would be really helpful to own a Bugatti, so consider investing in one. It just might save you and your favorite family member's life.
3 years, 3 cities.
Bro, the odds, man. God
Like you've never
damn.
had before. You want it all.
The final last resort way to survive a pyroclastic flow is to get deep underground, like in a parking garage, and wait at least a day before coming back up to check out the new update. Number 7, wet mass movements. Wet mass movements are water-saturated landslides, where water turns soil and rock into fast-moving, highly destructive flows. These are
God
things
damn.
like landslides, mud and debris flows, and lahars, which are volcanic mud flows. It's estimated that there have been around 2 million casualties since 1970
damn.
due to this natural disaster. So it's up to us to put an end to it once and for all. Here are the signs to watch out for during or after heavy rain on mountains and hillsides: cracking ground, tilting trees or fences.
Bro,
rapidly
why is this-
saturating
Why is this guy always like? Why does he? Why does? Why? Fuck.
soil are all
Well.
clear signs that the slope is about to collapse. Thankfully, if the land decides to slide, you will be
All right, so we'll be stopping here for today, guys. We'll continue tomorrow. Peace out.